Listeners, good day. Viewers, good day. Everybody, wherever you are and whatever way you are watching or listening to us in this program, it is your darling program, The Black Giant Show. And of course, today we are talking about election matters. Election matters. 2023 is by the corner, and I tell you the truth, so much is happening already. Who is going to become our president? Who is going to become our governors in other states? Who are going to become our local government chairman? Even down to our councillors. It is very important we know. You know, sometimes we just talk about president. But somehow, the governors, the local government chairman, the senators, every of these people matters when it comes to leadership. In case you don't know, like I said earlier on, we are with the gubernatorial flag bearer for Labour Party Plateau State, and he goes by the name Ambassador Yohanna Margif. I would have appreciated if you introduce yourself by yourself. Let's get to meet you.
Thank you very much. Chief Ambassador Dr. Yohanna Waidi Margif, the Waziri Mushere are my name.
Wow, the Waziri Mushere. So, what is the meaning of Waziri Mushere?
Waziri Mushere, Ambuwet Mushere. I have two traditional titles.
Oh, wow.
And one, Waziri Mushere, is next to the Paramount King. Ambuwet Mushere is spring water. Ambuwet is like spring water. Our Traditional Council said that why he crowned me with that chief justice title because that money doesn't lack from my hands.
Money doesn't lack from his hand. Okay, now I understand the meaning of that title. All right, sir, let's get into the issue of today. Election matters. 2023 is fast coming. What does that mean to you, sir?
I've been a businessman throughout my life.
Wow.
I have worked under the leadership of some past leaders. I was a distributor with the former Benue Cement.
Oh, wow.
And I also serve under the administration of the former governor of Plateau State, Chief Joshua Darie. I have been in politics, and my years in politics under the leadership of some of the past governors has given me, I've gained a lot. It has made me understood very well what is expected of a leader to do, and what is expected, what the electorate need from a leader.
Wow, I see. How long have you been into politics so far?
I've been into politics for more than 35 years in my life.
Oh my God.
For more than 35 years.
Wow.
For more than 35
years. That's quite a long time. Yes. That's quite a long time.
Yes.
Did you start with Labour Party, or you've gone through other parties like every other politician?
You know, like I said, I've worked under a lot of politicians. I've seen the way they govern the people. I've seen the way, and I've made to understand that this life is all about impacting on people's life.
That's true.
And along the line, I make to understand again that some of this administration, some of these leaders, they varies.
True.
Yes, and it depends on how you want. Some people, I make to understand that most of the leaders, they don't fulfill their promises. You promise for good governance, you promise to do this, you promise to do that. When you are voting in, once you get there, you just change immediately.
Change. I want to ask, sir, let's even
Yes.
get to that. The politicians have this issue of not fulfilling their promises. Why is it like that? They tell during campaign, we hear them say so many things. Campaign is, has already started, and then they are already telling us. Some of them are telling us they can take care of the economic issues of the country. Some say they can take care of the security issues of the country and all that. But at the end of everything, they don't meet up their promises. Why is it like that? And how are you planning to approach this differently as a gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party?
Well, to me, some of these mistakes comes from the electorates.
Wow.
It comes from the electorates. Because electorates, you're supposed to vote somebody that loves you, not you loving the person.
Somebody that loves you, not
somebody
you.
that loves you, somebody that loves the, like in the case of a governor, somebody that loves the state and he loves the people. It's different from the person
the people love.
The people love. If you don't love the people and you love the state, if it is the people that love you, if you go there, you will not do.
That is true.
Yes, you won't
fulfill your promises.
Because this candidates or aspirants, they varies. We have some aspirants that who are not called by God to serve, but they are called by their political godfathers.
Godfatherism.
Yes. Yes. Because once you are there, of course, you will promise, I will do this, I will do this, I will do that, I will promise to do that, and do that, and do that. People are supposed to check their track records. How were you living with people before today? Is it until you go there before? What has been your relationship with the electorate before today?
Now talking about your relationship with the electorate, let's bring it back to you now,
yes.
Because you are talking about the relationship between the electorate and the elected.
Yes.
Now, sir, what has been your relationship over time with the people of Plateau State?
I think by the grace of God, I have the love for people of Plateau State. I have the love for the Plateau State itself. In fact, I have been a partisan politician, but I came to understand that this life is all about meeting people at the point of their needs. And I found that in Galatians chapter 6, verse 2, to meet somebody at the point of needs to fulfill the law of Christ. That was when I now said, okay, instead of all following this politics of that is full of lies, you promise here, you promise here. During campaign, you go and say, but our organ say, our master say, you will do this, you will start this, you will make education free health, free healthcare, and everything free. I came to understand that it's all bunch of lies. And I just decided on my own to register a non-governmental organization, which I call it Apostle Johanna Margif Foundation.
Okay.
Yes, I find that secret of giving. When you are giving, you will be giving.
You receive.
Yes,
you
will
receive.
When
Wow.
you are giving, I started doing that. So that one, in fact, by the grace, I've received a lot of appreciation.
So you own a foundation now.
I own a
that is-
foundation. Yes, Apostle
Wow.
Johanna Margif Foundation.
Wow, that's great. Sir, let me ask you this question. I know it's deep, but it's important to ask you. Don't you have a godfather?
Godfather is my heavenly Father in heaven. He is the one that gives power. He is the one that gives money. He is the one that gives everything.
So in a political environment like that of Nigeria, where godfatherism seems to be playing a lead, how do you think you are going to attain that position without godfatherism? Have you thought of that, or do you have any other thing in mind?
What I have in mind is what is in the scriptures. To change the narrative of politics in Nigeria today, it will only take the grace of God.
That's
and
true.
it will only take a man with a lion heart.
Yes. Okay, sir. Talking about what you're facing today, you said you are the flag bearer, or let me say, still the flag bearer, because I have done a little research and then I realized that your party in Plateau State are presently showcasing someone else as the flag bearer of that very party where you are supposed to be the flag bearer. Now, that brings me to this question, sir.
Yes.
Were you actually chosen as a flag bearer of the party? Did it go through process?
Actually, I went through due process right from being a member of the party, and also by obtaining a nomination form. I passed through screening. I paid all that is expected of an aspirant. I even started from APC, but when I saw the handwriting on the wall, the collapse of APC, the Lord said, APC will not produce the kind of president we need in this country today. So I moved, having paid money there, I now came down to Labour Party. I came to Labour Party was empty in my state. And I told them, I said, the day I stepped my legs in Labour Party will come to limelight. And as I prophesied, that's what it happened. That's what happened. So I have, in fact, I went through primaries, nomination, and everything. I was given a certificate of return. Then
You were given certificate of return?
I was given certificate.
Oh, you even have them here?
I have them here. Look at certificate of return. Look at my certificate of return here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This was issued to me on the 21st of June.
Okay, so what is now the problem, sir?
Yes.
What is now the problem?
The problem now is not a problem. But
Okay.
they are trying to make it a problem. There was a day, because I've cautioned the state chairman of how politics in Nigeria is, on how politics of Nigeria is being run. I've told the chairman already. I said, but by the time Labour Party come to lifeline, people intruders will come in to hijack the party. They will even make an attempt. They will even try to remove her, or they will even try to say because they will come. We have desperate politicians.
That's true.
And what is happening on the plateau today is the act of desperate politicians who have come. They came to me. Some of them came to me. Even the last person that is even dragging, it says he's even dragging the ticket, came to meet me for negotiation. And I told him, I said, no, I joined this political race to serve my people. I did not join the political race to get money. He said, no. I now asked him, I said, why do you think you are better? He said, yes, because of his long time in service with Cocking Church. Is the one that prints the Daily Manna. In fact,
That's funny.
It was laughable. And I told him, I said, I cannot negotiate. I don't want to relinquish this ticket. Because he started asking me whether I can be compensated, because he knew. And on that day, he was not yet a member of the Labour Party.
You mean the person that is presently battling that position?
Yes, yes. He wasn't yet a member of the
At that
Labour
point,
Party.
were you already the flag bearer?
I was already the flag bearer for more than 2 months before he even came in.
Oh, wow.
So when I told him, I said, no, I joined this race to win election. I have everything to. He said that if I so wish, I should relinquish the ticket. All that I've spent, he will pay me back. I told him, I said, no, if I do that one, I am betraying my people. I cannot do it, because it's what I asked God to give me, and He gave me.
Now, sir, looking at the picture of things, this looks like politics playing out already. I am not a politician, but I am aware of things like this in politics. He is insisting. I want to know, and I'm sure the people of Plateau State want to also know, if the Labour Party have accepted him, and on what ground?
Labour Party, as far as I'm concerned, there is investigation going on right now, because I took the matter to court. I took the matter to a court to intervene in the matter. And even the party officials themselves, they are even trying to investigate who did, because there was a purported primaries which was a planned arrest on me by Nigeria police, and it was on that day of arrest that I had.
You mean you were arrested?
I was arrested after refusing relinquishing the ticket to the man. I was arrested the next day. The day I was arrested, news came to me that they had a primary election. That I have that they said I have withdrawn from the race.
But you haven't withdrawn.
I haven't withdrawn.
And you will not withdraw.
And I will never withdraw.
Let's talk about that. You will. Are you saying you will not withdraw?
I will not. I did not withdraw, and I will not withdraw.
As it is now, campaign have started. Have you started campaign?
I have been on ground since the day I was issued this certificate of return. I have been on ground since 2011. I have been with my people till today. And my certificate of return is with me.
Can there be two certificates of return?
That is why I'm in court. For court to come out, to point to the world who is the authentic candidate for Labour Party.
But can you become or remain the candidate for Labour Party without the support of the prominent people or the members of that party in Plateau State? Are they in support? Do you have a fraction that is in support of you, or everybody have turned to the new candidate?
At all, I can't tell you that. See, politics is about. I have my certificate of return, and I don't have problem with the entire party.
Okay.
But I might have problem with some people. That's why I took the matter to court, because number one, they forged a letter of withdrawal, which I thank God they did not get my name correct.
Oh wow!
Yes.
We are going for a short break. I am still here with Chief Ambassador Honorable Yohanna Margiv, and he is the Labour Party flag bearer, Plateau State. I'm talking about the governorship candidate now for Labour Party, Plateau State. And we are still here with him. We still have just little to talk about, and matters are still arising. Remember, you are in the show Election Matters, and any moment from now will be done. But let's go for the short break and be back. All right, thank you for staying tuned. I am sure it is getting interesting. You know, politics, sir, politics is a game, that people play, and it is played by the lead. When I say lead, I mean people who can actually play this game. And from all you have said, it looks like you're ready to play the game of politics.
Yes,
and you said again from our conversation that impact is what you are looking out for. And it is wisely said that impact is higher than income, which is true, which is very, very true. So Plateau State, we are here talking about your issue. Please follow the Black Giant TV and make sure you have this video watched. So back to you now, Honorable Sir. What should the Plateau State people expect from you if you become the governor of Plateau State?
You know, in my blueprint, I only promise good governance. Good governance can only come when you have an open door policy of governance. When you establish inclusive government, that everybody will be on board. Because we have a lot of people who are specialists in all areas of endeavors. We have people who are good in agriculture, we have doctors, we have teachers, we have scientists. What we're suffering from today is a politics, is a government that doesn't carry people along. It's a government that is a government of godfatherism. A government that promotes selfish interests. If you are not with me, no matter how good you are from the other side, to say you are coming from social person, you are coming from Mr. This, you are coming, so no matter how good that one is,
You will not be part of the
yeah,
thing.
you will not be part of the system. No matter how good you are, you will not be part of the system. That is why you are seeing, that's the effects of politics of godfatherism.
And I remember the time of Joshua Daria. I was in Jos at that time. But right now, insecurity has become a challenge in Plateau State. How do you intend tackling that if you become the governor of Plateau State?
Thank you very much. Like I said, if I become the governor of Plateau State, how I want to run my government is, I want to run an inclusive government.
Inclusive government.
A government that Dare will be included, Lalong will be there, Sango will be there, all those mentioned, all Jeremiah Hussein, Babajang, all, irrespective of political party differences, I will make sure that all
You bring them
these people
together.
are on
As
board.
far as they have what it takes to...
Yes. Because the enemies penetrates us through some of us in the state.
I think I would want to bring that statement again. The enemies
Yes.
penetrate us through some of us.
Through some of us. Yes. There is conflicts of interest.
I see.
If you are not, if it is not me, it can be you. So that one brings trouble, it brings problem. It brings disunity.
And through that, insecurity.
Yes, through that insecurity. Because when you are united as a family, the enemies will hardly penetrate.
So you are saying in tackling security, insecurity, you are going to first of all unite the
Yes,
system.
I have to unite I have to unite the people. I have to make myself available. I have to be answerable to all of them, not to be answerable to a particular person. Because I used to tell them I must surely betray a person. Because, yes, that's why I don't want to be identified by a particular person. That is why I am an independent and I respect elders so much. Any government that will not carry these people alone, I don't want to be part of it.
In Plateau State, Labour Party gubernatorial candidate. I'm still here with him in person of Honorable Chief Joanna Margilf. All right, sir. Let's continue from where we stopped. You are in court.
Yes.
Why are you in court?
Yes, I'm in court because of wrongful substitution. The party forged my letter of withdrawal. They forged affidavit. You can see the arc of people who
Conspiracy.
are yes. The forged letter of withdrawal with wrong names. And as it is, they have two letter of withdrawals. One was written on the 5th of August. That one was submitted in INEC. They still went back again, forged another one, written on the 2nd of the same August. That one is the one they use in the counter affidavit in Federal High Court. And we have all the records.
So what is the court? How far have the court gone about this?
We are waiting for the ruling. The judgment is coming on the 15 December.
Okay.
By the grace of God. And even this Labour Party, the man who is even the man who is parading himself today in the person of Patrick Dakum, The same man approached me when he was even still in
I was coming to that. I wanted to ask if you have, for once or at any time, had a conversation with him.
He has this same person has approached me through two group of people, and himself personally met me and asked for negotiation when he was not even a member of the Labour Party then. Just for me to get information one day that he has been given another certificate of return, and I called and asked him. I said, why didn't you even ask me? That is after, because when I heard about it, already there was a letter to notify Labour Party and also INEC of rumors going around for substitution, which there's an affidavit that have been submitted in court in Labour Party and also INEC not to accept anything substitution. Those letters are there.
Wow.
And for them to go and forge letters of withdrawal, 2 letters of withdrawal, and even the court affidavit is fake. That's why I took the matter to court.
Oh, okay, but recently Peter Obi was in Jos, and I saw Peter Obi raising the hand of Honorable Patrick in Plateau State as the gubernatorial candidate in Jos during the recent rally. What do you have to say about that?
I think that one, in fact, that one was a mistake. Mr. President to be might have been misled, because in fact people were even surprised with that action, because he's a father of all, a matter that is in court. That is why people are confused. The supporters are even confused. Even Labour Party itself is confused.
Is he aware about the issue on ground in Jos?
He should be aware. He should be aware.
How sure are we? Because he has been very busy with the whole process of trying to campaign for himself to become the president of this country. So how sure are you that he is aware? What if he is not aware?
It was a mistake.
Okay.
The mistake he made is to raise Dakon's hand in Jos, because his invitation to Jos for endorsement, it was nothing to do with to raise anybody's hand as a governorship candidate.
So are you suspecting they just presented him and told him this is the governorship candidate for Labour Party? And
Those desperate people, even some of the party officials, that I think it was a way of compensating Dakum. There was nothing they could do again, because they either returned his money, but they just did that one to flatten him.
Alright, viewers, it has been a wonderful time with Chief Ambassador Honorable Yohanna Margiv. Am I correct by that pronunciation?
You're correct.
All right. And he is the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate for Plateau State. And I'm sure you've watched and you've seen everything that you needed to see. You've heard everything you needed to hear from the mouthpiece himself as regarding the issue going on in the Labour Party of Plateau State. And we believe that everything is going to be resolved amicably, just like the presidential candidate signed a peace accord. I expected that to also happen in other states, so that the state's gubernatorial candidates can also sign a peace accord. We will do the best we can, even as we approach the election in 2023, and we believe God that it's going to be peaceful. Whether you are a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whether you are of any other religion, just make sure you are peaceful, and let's have a peaceful election. It is Black Giant TV. We are right here at the Black Giant studio for the Black Giant Show, and we are discussing election matters. Thank you so much, and be the best you can be.